We continue now at the top of Daf Yud Zayin Amud Aleph in Maseches Chagiga. This is Chagiga Daf 17a. And the previous Amud, the Gemara was discussing the issue of Smicha and Yontif. And Rav Papa said in the previous Amud, you see from the whole discussion that Tzedadin, that dealing with an animal at the sides of an animal, it must be Asr, because of Tzedadin, if the sides of the animal on Yontif are mutter to be mishtamish with, so then what's even the discussion here of whether you can do Smicha on an animal on Yontif is not a big deal at all. The head of the animal where you do the Smicha, where you lean upon the animal, should be considered the same as the sides of the animal, and of course it should be mutter. What's even the issue? And so the Gemara now says, Rav Ashi says, Afilu teimot tzedadin mutarin. You can even say the sides of the animal are mutter. There's no prohibition bichlal on the sides of an animal on Yontif. So what's even the issue? Why is it even a discussion whether you can do smicha on Yontif? Of course it should be mutter, it should be considered stadin. And the Gemara says, no, called v'hadei gabo kegabo dami. Everything that's equal, so to speak, to the back of the animal, it's considered the same as the back of the animal. In other words, the Gemara is answering that it could be that the head of the animal is considered not the sides of the animal, it's considered the same as being directly on the back of the animal, like riding the animal, as Rashi over here says, any area that's equal to the height of the back of the animal, that's the same as the back of the animal. The head is equal in height to the back of the animal, and therefore again the Gemara's answer is that it would be considered the same thing as riding the animal to do smicha on the head of the animal. That's why it's a discussion among the Tanoim whether the smicha by a carbon is going to be permitted on Yontiv or not. And the Gemara continues with the Mishnah, Beis Shammai Omrim, Beis Shammai say, Mevi and Shlamim, you're allowed to bring a Shlamim on Yontiv, Ve'ein Somchin Aleim, you're not allowed to do smicha on this Shlamim, Avolo Olos, you can't bring the carbon Ola at all. Beis Hillel Omrim, Beis Hillel say, Mevi and Shlamim ve'olos, you're allowed to bring carbon Shlamim and carbon Olos on Yontiv, V'somchin Aleim, and you're also allowed to do smicha on the animal. Rashi over here explains, Mevi and Shlamim b'yomtiv shehein achilas hedyot. It's pashut you can bring a carbon Shlamim because that's eaten by people. Again, the halacha on Yontiv is, you're allowed to do malachas that are ochel nefesh, that are when people are celebrating the Yontiv, eating the food on Yontiv, it's not going to be a problem. Ve'ein somchin alein. And then Beis Shammai say you can bring the shlamim, but you can't do smicha. Kedamrinan elasomech alein me'erev yontiv. Like we've said, rather what you have to do is you have to do the smicha on erev yontiv. Again, it's a problem of using a behema on yontiv. V'shochtan beyontiv. Now you do the shchita on yontiv. Dilo ba'inon takef l'smicha shchita, because you don't need to immediately do the shchita right after the smicha. So you'll do the smicha on erev yontiv and you'll do the shchita on yontiv. Avalo mevi'en olos. Then Beis Shammai say you're not allowed to bring an ola. Be'osan sheyachol havi la'achar yontiv. Meaning when we're talking about a carbon ola, which it's possible to bring after Yontif. If it's something that has to be brought on Yontif, that kind of a carbon ola you can bring on Yontif. But if it's something that's possible to bring it after Yontif, you bring it after Yontif. The heter of ochel nefesh is only a lochem if you're going to eat it, not if it's going to be eaten or consumed by the mizbeach. And the Mishnah continues, Atzeres shecholios be'erev Shabbos, if Shavuos falls out on Friday, Beis Shammai omrim yom tevoach achar HaShabbos. Beis Shammai say you should slaughter the animals for the karbanos after Shabbos, do it on Sunday. Again, Beis Shammai saying you can't do it on Yontif. You're not allowed to bring the carbon ola on Yontif. And you're also not allowed to bring it the next day, which is Shabbos, so you have to do it on Sunday. Well, Beis Hillel over, Beis Hillel say, Ein Yom Tevoach Achar Shabbos. You don't have to do it after Shabbos, meaning you could do it on Yontiv itself. Rashi over here says, Yom Tevoach shel Karbanos Re'iyah v'Chagiga. We're talking here about the Karbanos Re'iyah and Chagiga shel Yontiv of Yontiv la'achar Shabbos will be after Shabbos. She'ein Kraven lo b'Yontiv v'lo b'Shabbos. You're not allowed to bring it on Yontiv and Shabbos. And Beis Hillel say, Ein lot Yom Tevoach, Ein tzricha Yom Tevoach, shemuter la'akrivam b'Yontiv. No problem bringing it on Yontiv, according to Beis Hillel. And the Mishnah continues, Umodim, and everybody agrees, Shemchol Lios b'Shabbos, that if Shavuos falls out on Shabbos itself, Sheyom Tevoach achar Shabbos, so then the day that you're going to bring the karbanos is not going to be on Shabbos, it's going to be the next day, it's going to be on Sunday. And the Mishnah concludes, Ein Kohen Gadol mislabesh b'kelev. The Kohen Gadol on this Sunday does not wear his regular nice begadim. Umutarn behesped uv'tainis. And also this Sunday, it's permitted to have eulogies and to fast. We want to show that it's not really Yontiv. Why? Shelo l'kayim divrei ha'omer natzeres achar Shabbos. Because we don't want to support the opinion of those who say that Shavuos always falls out on Sunday. That was the position of the Tzedukim. The Tzedukim said that Mimocharas HaShabbos in the Pasuk should be taken literally, and that Shavuos always falls out on Sunday. So in order to show that that is not the case, so even though we're bringing these karbanos on Sunday, the Kohen Gadol doesn't wear his garments, and it's mutter to have eulogies and fast. We'll take a look at Rashi over here, Ein Kohen Gadol mislabish bekelim noim bevesu v'shuk. We're just talking about the nice begadim the Kohen Gadol wears in his house and in the marketplace. V'labish as avoda kamer. We're not talking here about the time of the avoda of the Kohen Gadol in the Beis Hamikdash. V'lo bebigdei kuhuna kai. We're not talking about bigdei kuhuna. Ela shelo yisneh ba'oso hayom sheyom tavach shel atzeres achar Shabbos sheyavinu hakol she'enu hayom yom tov. We want everyone to understand that today is not Yom Tov. Mimnei hatzidukim. That's again because of the tzidukim. Sheyom atzeres achar Shabbos, because they used to say that Shavuos always falls out on Sunday. And the Gemara says, Amar Rabbi Elazar, Amar Rabbi Oshi. Rabbi Elazar says in the name of Rabbi Oshi, Minayin latzeres sheyesh la tashlumin kol shiva. How do we know from the pasuk that Shavuos you can make it up, meaning you can bring the carbon for 7 days? You have 7 days to bring the karbanos of Shavuos. You don't have to bring it on the day of Shavuos itself. Shenemar, like the pasuk says, b'chag hamatzos u'v'chag hashavuos u'v'chag hasukos. It says in the pasuk, chag hamatzos, chag shavuos, and chag sukkos. Magish chag hashavuos l'chag hamatzos. And so we learn from the pasuk to compare the holiday of Shavuos to the holiday of Pesach. Machag hamatzos yesh la tashlumin kol shiva. Just like on Pesach you have 7 days to bring the karbanos. Av chag hashavuos yesh la tashlumin kol shiva. So too when it comes to Shavuos, the same thing. You have the same 7 days. Gemara says, "Ve'ema makish l'chag hasukos." Well, according to that, why don't we just say to compare to chag hasukos? Ma chag hasukos yesh la tashlumin kol shemona, because on Sukkos you have tashlumin for 8 days. You can bring the karbanos. You have Shmini Atzeres as well. Av chag hashavuos yesh la tashlumin kol shemona. So to on Shavuos you should have 8 days. You should have a tashlumin just like chag hasukos. So the Gemara answers, Shmini Regel b'fnei atzmahu. No, Shmini Atzeres is considered its own holiday, its own Yom Tov. It's separate from the rest of Sukkos. But the Gemara says that's not true in terms of Tashlumin. We can say that when it comes to Shmini Atzeres, it's its own holiday in terms of Pizar Keshav. Pizar Keshav is an acronym for the various halachas in which Shmini Atzeres is considered its own holiday. We'll take a look at Rashi in a moment. Tashlumin, but in terms of Tashlumin Derishon, we know that when it comes to Shmini Atzeres, it is a Tashlumin of the first day. You can bring the karbanos of the first day of Sukkot. You can even bring it on Shmini Atzeres. And that's a Mishnah, the Tanaan, as we learned in the Mishnah. If somebody did not celebrate the first day of Yom Tov of Sukkot, meaning they didn't bring the karbanos, person is allowed to celebrate the whole regel, including the last day of Yom Tov, meaning including Shmini Atzeres. So again, the question is, why don't we say that you have 8 days of Tashlumin when it comes to Shavuos? And to that, the Gemara answers, Tafasta meruba lo tafasta, tafasta mua tafasta. You do not grab the larger amount. When you try to grab the larger amount, you are unsuccessful. When you try to grab the smaller amount, you are successful. In other words, you have a choice here between 7 days and 8 days. You should choose the smaller number of 7 days. And we'll take a look at Rashi over here in terms of Pizar Keshav, means Payis, Zman, Regel, Korban, Shir, and Bracha. And Rashi explains Payis, Linyan, Pari, Achag, Kol Shivas, Yimachagin, Mefais, and Alein, Elefi Cheshvan, Hamishmaros, Lefi Sidron, Makrivanosan. When it comes to the first 7 days of Sukkot, you don't draw lots to see who brings. You just go in order of the Mishmaros, of the shifts in the Beis HaMikdash. Kidetanan, Memesech, Sukkah, Misha, Yamakriv, Parim, Hayom, Lo, Yamakriv, Lamachar, Upar Shel Shmini, Mefais, and Olive. When it comes to the power of the bull that's brought on Shmini Atzeres, you draw a lot for it. Ezom and Mishmaros, Yakrivenu, in terms of determining which Mishmar brings that carbon, that's the pay. Zman, Shechayanu, you say Shechayanu, on Shmini Atzeres, that's the Zion. Regel, Sheyesh Lo, Shem Regel, Bifnei Atzmo. Ve'eno Korei Sukkos. Regel means it's called its own holiday, has its own name. It's not called Sukkos when we're talking about Shmini Atzeres. Korban Shein Behemos Korbanosov Keseder Pari Achag Shapari Achag Mismatin V'Holchen V'Kivsein Yudalid B'Chol Yom Ve'elim Shnoyim. When it comes to the rest of Sukkos, you go down in terms of the bulls that are brought every day. You bring one less bull. Uv'Shmini Parechod Ayelechod V'Shivek Kvasim. When it comes to Shmini Atzeres, it's a whole different calculation. It's 1 bull, 1 ram, and 7 kvasim. And Shir ain't Shir Karbanosov Keseder Shir Shal Yemos Achag. When it comes to the songs that we sing by the Karbanos, it doesn't follow the same order as the rest of Sukkot. Ve'eno Medaber Menyan Parshios Shal Humboy Shu Simin L'Shir Shal Yemos Achag. It doesn't follow as an acronym over there. Mesach Sukkah doesn't follow that pattern. Bracha Sheim Avarchem Es HaMelech, and the bracha, we're talking about the bracha for the king. Zecher L'Shlomo, that's a commemoration for Shlomo HaMelech. Shenemar Bo, Bayom Hashmini Shilach Esam Vayivarchu Es HaMelech. It says that on the 8th day, he sent the nation and they blessed the king. And so we have again this bracha when it comes to Shmini Atzeres. And the Gemara continues, but according to that, we understand the pasuk is comparing Shavuos to the holiday of Pesach, to Chag HaMatzos. Why is Chag HaSukkos in the pasuk? For what purpose? And the Gemara says that's lakusha leChag HaMatzos. The reason why Chag HaSukkos is written in that pasuk, it's to make a hekesh, to make a comparison to Chag HaMatzos, to Pesach. Ma Chag HaMatzos ton lina. Just like when it comes to Chag HaMatzos, you need to stay overnight. Rashi over here says, Ton Lina Matzah Yontiv, you need to stay overnight in Yerushalayim on Matzah Yontiv. Av Chag HaSukkos Ton Lina, so too when it comes to Sukkos, you need to stay overnight. And the Gemara now says, V'hasam Menolin, how do we know that over there? Meaning, how do we know that that's true by Chag HaMatzos itself? We'll continue with this discussion in the next video on Daf Yud Zayin Amud Beis.